एकचोटि दिन त गाल एकचोटि एकचोटि दिनु न दिन्छु क्या एकचोटि मात्र खै एकचोटि दिनु न
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant. Songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Nino.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be...
Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bruno Fernandes gets it clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Torres gets into some space. Searching pass is played there. Adams calmly anticipates. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Manchester United still without a single shot on target. And that was very necessary. It's gone for a throw-in. Decent chance! Chance! Oh, it's come loose. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's intervened well there. Guardiola looking for the run. Now it's Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's not going to reach. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Šeško. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And De Bruyne! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, easy pickings there. Haaland. Now it's Palmer. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Palmer. Can he get it through? Now it's Palmer. This is De Bruyne. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He's found a way through. Danger averted for now. And he's on his Bruno Fernandes! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here. Caicedo getting this one clear.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ødegaard. To throw. Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. Bruno Fernandes gets good distance on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Adams. Number 22, Szoboszlai. Coming on the
That's
field.
just playing it safe
Number
and simple.
23, Sol Campbell. Number 18,
Looking for options, for movements.
Substitutions taking place.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Haaland. And he can clear it away. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Now who's going to be first to this? Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's going to be disappointed with that. But they've got it again. He's Harrison! Off the post! And another try! And for a moment, time stood still. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. Look at this, and he shoots! Yes! He's done it! Save the best for last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert it.
Sensei! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying.
Huh? Huh?
Hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Saka. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Gravenberch. He's had a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Nicely weighted ball. Zirkzee.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United need to have an attempt on goal. Saka. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gravenberch pinches it off him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tries to pass it through. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's beaten the last man. Back when it goes. Šeško. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in deep. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, this looks sharp. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. To attack on the first 45 minutes.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Knocks it out wide.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Zirkzee. Trossard. That has not gone well. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. João Pedro. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, And it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Real pressure penalty, this. Golden opportunity wasted.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Gravenberg powering forward here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could just the goalkeepers a beat. He's had it! It's hit the upright. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Havertz. He is through here. Eze. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. He's picked his way through. Eze. And he's quick to get it clear again. Good effort from distance. Now that was quite some save.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 30.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Number 18.
Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Number 13.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ugarte. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Eze, who does have an assist to his name. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely feet. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Taking place.
So all square, we need a winner and we will be back for extra time. The hostilities have already... He's through, it's 1-on-1! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence though able to hold on this time. That's a throw. Lewis Skelly, Saliba, takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Ended up in no man's land. Gabriel clears it away. Well, And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's got away. Out for a throw. Sends it crossfield. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 37, Mainu. Coming on the field.
Exhaustion, physical and mental.
Casemiro.
Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. He's in a great... And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 20 minutes in extra time is...
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Throw in. Ødegaard. Diogo Dalot kept his eye on it, and he's there. Defending of the desperate variety.
There will be 1 minute added
Manchester
time.
United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think this striker, Dominic Solanke, will prove to be a good focal point for their attacking play. He really has come on in leaps and bounds from a time when he was looking like another one of those players who was too good for the second tier, not quite cut out for the top flight. These days, he's every inch a top-level striker.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Solanke. That pass isn't the best. That's really well cleared. And here's Solanke. Foden receives it in a good position here. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Gone loose. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Menu. Pass somewhat off target. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Stood up well to him there.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Manchester United so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Šeško. Now, can they get him away? And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Good ball, good take. Could be danger here. It's run loose. Satsay! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target. Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to jump.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be...
And a chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Šeško demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Spread it left. That looks a cracking ball. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Bowden just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Always onto this. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Van Dijk gets it clear. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that's gone route one. The message is clear. None shall pass. Great vision. It's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's another throw. Here comes another cross.
There's much frustration as the...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Arsenal are down to 10 men. And he can clear it away. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That has not gone well. Referee's given a throw. Solanke. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. And he's lost his man here. Solanke. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Arsenal are level. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 8. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Solanke finds himself offside.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Looks to the other side. Good switch that. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's on a charge. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. There's the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be
5 minutes to add. Now it's Xerxes. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Solanke. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's managed to get rid. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
It's about to be towed away. Substitution in progress.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Manchester United conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Caught offside that time. There could be trouble here. He's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Ødegaard. Can he get it through? Solanke! Arsenal with the corner, they're first.
There will be 1 minute.
Diogo Dalot is there to clear. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? It's a delicate pass. Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Weekly, just the goalkeeper to beat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ugarte. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
We'll play for a throw. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Hello, everybody, and
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Foden is over the first kick. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Bruno Fernandes is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Solanke is second man up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So, the second man in line. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
I can.
The third man in the queue.
Low. Yes. That's all.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Weekly will take the third penalty. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Arsenal looking to draw level. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
That's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Send me your code, bro. Brother, send me your code. Comment your code, bro. Okay, bro. Okay. Send. Make a room and send me the code. My players are not good, although. These are my players. Okay, bro. I'll give. Get in, bro. This is the room. In this room. কি করতে হবে?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work.
And the shots! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nicely intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. That's a simple one for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. They're not going to make any further progress now. And he's managed to get free. Mendes gets it away. Sanchez. He's a sharp little ball here. France were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
DiMarco. Ball is over the line. Xavi Alonso. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi wins the duel this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Messi. Shots!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Well, Peter, they're trying to play him offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
What happened, brother? एक चोटि उरकायला. Come on, man.
I just said booty comment.